On the night of January 19th, 2011, the Baltimore County Fire Department requested assistance from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, ATF, Fire Research Laboratory, to assist with determining the route of fire spread in the events that led to the firefighter Mayday and subsequent line-of-duty death of firefighter Mark Falkenhan. Working closely with a post-incident analysis team, ATF fire protection engineers created a computer simulation of the garden apartment building utilizing Fire Dynamics Simulator, FDS. All actions in the model, such as the breaking of windows and opening of doors, as well as observations, such as fire size and smoke conditions, are based on the master timeline of the fire and are synchronized real-time in the video and scene audio. Fire Dynamics Simulator, FDS, works by dividing a space or room into cubical grid cells for calculation purposes. FDS then computes various computational fluid dynamic calculations for each grid cell to predict the movement of mass, energy, momentum, and species throughout a three-dimensional space. The Dowling Circle model consisted of 2,560,000 total grid cells that were each 10 centimeter cubes. The model was used to simulate a total elapsed real time of 27.5 minutes, beginning before the 911 call and ending just after flashover of the third floor and the firefighter Mayday. The model was synchronized real time with the fireground audio throughout the duration of the fire. While no fire model will exactly replicate a fire, the following model provides insight on the route of fire spread, the rapid fire growth on the second and third levels, and the benefits of compartmentation on slowing fire spread. This video summary is intended to be used as an educational tool that provides insight on potential methods for preventing similar tragedies in the future. Please reference the printed ATF Fire Research Laboratory Engineering Report dated December 27, 2011 for details regarding the Fire Dynamics Simulator model and the complete engineering analysis of this incident. 30 Dowling Circle is located approximately 1 mile from the First Dispatch Engine Company. The building consists of a 3-story garden apartment complex with brick construction and a truss-supported roof. The building has 3 levels with a ground level labeled the terrace floor, middle level labeled the second floor, and the top level labeled the third floor. The fire building contained a total of 6 apartments divided by a common enclosed stairwell in the center, with 1 apartment to the left and 1 to the right of the stairs. The address side of the building was labeled the Alpha side, with Bravo, Charlie, and Delta designating the other 3 sides in a clockwise fashion. Entry is gained through the front split-level stairwell by a common entrance door with individual doors leading to each apartment. Each apartment consists of 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, a bathroom, and a living and dining area. There are sliding doors leading to either a wood joist balcony on the second and third floors or a concrete patio for the terrace level apartments. The garden apartment building was attached to 2 similar garden apartment buildings, 1 on each side. The fire damage was isolated to 30 Dowling Circle, so the exposure buildings were not included in the computer fire model. The fire originated on the stovetop in apartment T2 on the terrace level, when the occupant left frying oil unattended on the stove.
Baltimore County 911, what's the address of the emergency?
30 Dowling Circle, apartment T2 with the fire.
Okay, I'm going to help. I'm going to get some information, and that was 30. Ma'am, 30 Dowling Circle?
Yes.
Okay, is that off of Deanwood Road?
Yes.
What apartment are you in?
T2.
I'm sorry, T2? Okay. What was on fire, ma'am? Ma'am, what's on fire? Ma'am? Ma'am, what's on fire? What is on fire?
The kitchen.
The kitchen? What in the kitchen is on fire?
The
Ma'am, what inside the kitchen is on fire? What is on fire in your kitchen? What part of the kitchen?
Oh my God.
Is it the stove or the table or
No.
kitchen stove? Okay. All right. Are you able to turn off the power and close the door? Ma'am, are you able to turn off the power and close the door?
No, it's too much fire.
It's much higher. What is your name?
Okay.
Okay, I got help coming out there, okay? All right, I want everybody to evacuate to a safe place. Is anybody injured?
I can't find my cat.
All right, I need you to get out of the apartment, okay? All right, anything does change or worsen, you call us back immediately.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Firebox 11-930 Dowling Circle. Firebox 11-9, Tennessee 11, Operation Control Comfort 1 2 D-Boy 3, Engine 11, Engine 10, Engine 1, Engine 291, Truck 1, Truck 8, Twilight 293, current apartment fire. 30 Dowling Circle, apartment Econ 2, close to Deanwood Road in the dead end. Responding Comfort 1 2 D-Boy 3
The model views on the right side of the screen show the movement of smoke and heat throughout the apartments and the stairwell. The bottom right image also shows the relative temperature and general flow path of the buoyancy-driven fire gases throughout the building. The relatively small volume of the kitchen, combined with its high fuel load and sufficient ventilation, caused the kitchen to reach the flashover stage. The flames from the kitchen that ignited combustibles in the adjacent living and dining rooms. With both the rear slider and the front door open, there was sufficient ventilation to allow the T2 apartment to eventually become fully involved. The open front entrance door to the T2 apartment allowed for heated gases and smoke to enter the foyer area and the stairwell, making it untenable and blocking the primary means of egress for the occupants above the fire. Flames also extended out of the rear slider and ignited both the second and third level wooden balconies above.
10-11 en route.
10-11, 89.
Engine truck 1 en route. 10-11 route.
Engine 1, Truck 1, Engine 11, 89.
Get your lights. Engine 11 arrived. We got a 3-story brick, guard department. We got smoke showing. Captain Miller off Engine 11B command had the next engine in, grab the hydrants right at Deanwood and Dowling.
Engine 11, 1821.
All units from command at this time, we're going to be doing an aggressive interior attack with an inch and 3/4 line.
Engine 291, response check, 1821. 292, you calling your route?
Yes, with 3.
297, route was 3, 1822.
Dispatch from command, I'm going limited command, we have rescue.
Okay, Engine 11, 1823.
307 route.
Engine 307, 1823. Command from dispatch.
Squad 332. Engine 10's arrived, we're laying in from the hydrant.
Engine 10, 1823.
Squad 303 en route.
Squad 303, 1824. 911, your message.
Thanks, just a fire rescue box.
Already in progress, 911, 1823.
Truck 1's arrived.
Truck 1.
Engine 8's around.
Engine 8, 1825. Medic 11, heavy en route, 1825.
Engine 1's around behind.
Engine 1, you're advising you arrived on the hydrant.
Correct. Around. One's okay, we're short. Engine 1 from command, you think you can get a crew around back beside Charlie There's no access from this side. Engine 1's okay, we'll take side Charlie.
Engine 8, your message.
Engine 8 around on 1-2.
I have you in route 1826.
EMS 1's en route from the Beltway and C1's en route.
EMS 1, I have you in route 1826.
Engine 11, water coming. Dispatch from command.
And repeat your unreadable.
Command, give me a second alarm.
Command, requesting second alarm 1827.
Command to the next engine in, go past Dowling Drive and go to the alley to side Charlie of the apartment. You have access from side Charlie. Hey Dave, this is Truck 8. You want us to go that way? Yeah, Truck 8. Repeat that, Dave. You want us to go what, down Falkenhan Woodway? Negative. There is an alley just north Deanwood. You Dowling Circle. You'll see the alley just beside Charlie of the apartment. Alright, 10-4. No, we're going to take the 92 to command. I copy that message. We'll be following Truck 8. I'll be taking water to the rear. Received. Command. It's 45 fire. It is spreading to the balconies on side Charlie. Command from Truck 1. Command from Truck 1.
Command from dispatch.
Command from Truck 1.
Command from dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Truck 1, go ahead.
Command, we're going back out on church, second floor from side out. That's a 55 as well. Truck 8's on side Charlie, arrived. 292 has arrived. We're doing a split lay from the alley and Deanwood. 292 for dispatch has an error. Complete my lay. Water pressure, you want me to charge it?
292, I have you arrived. Truck 8, I have you arrived. And 55, I have you en route 1830.
307's arrived as well.
EMS 1, I have you arrived.
I'm still en route. I just want you to know I put EMS 6 on this call, so he may be a little bit closer to get there before I can.
Okay, so EMS 1, are you still responding?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 1831.
Spot 303, right?
Spot 303, 1831.
Has arrived. We got 292's line. We're going to reverse lane to the hydrant. Engine 1 to engine 11. How's your water pressure? Dispatch from command. How deep do you need gas en route?
That right, 1832.
We need more pressure on our second line at the window.
Command from dispatch. Command from dispatch. Command, BGE has a 30-minute or less ETA.
Dispatch Major, relay that message. Copy. Right, one ground.
Let one have you en route. Engine 8, repeat your message, multiple units.
I'll relay your message to BG&E to command.
Okay, thanks, Engine 8.
Dispatch from command, officer off 292 is going to be Division Charlie.
Sorry, Command. Officer 292 is Division Charlie.
Engine 8 arrive.
Engine 8, 1834.
Hey, Paul, hold the focus. So, Lieutenant Brewer, this is Ken. You got 2 guys in the second floor right above you. Hey, going around.
Medic 11, 1834.
Ramp, mobile. Unit calling command, go.
Squad 303 mobile. I need a medic unit behind my medic for 2 victims in the fire building.
You said you need a medic unit?
That's correct. I have 2 victims that were inside the fire building that are having trouble breathing.
I need a medic right behind you. Engine 8 arrives. Command for Engine 8, we're on side Charlie with Truck 8 and 292. Received, Engine 8 on side Charlie. You got a Charlie sector set up? That's correct. The lieutenant from 292 is Charlie. Okay. Dispatch from command, could you give me a second medic unit?
Command, you have Medic 11, EMS 1 is also en route. Medic 1, Medic 55 are all en route or on scene.
Received. Command to Truck 1, urgent. Go ahead, Truck 1. Second floor, we're bringing somebody out the window. We need help on the ladder. One Charlie. Side Alpha. Header in the Alpha Delta corner on side Alpha. Floodlight 293 is en route.
Flood 293, talk group 1 until you arrive.
Truck 1 from command. 307, charge that line. 303, Truck 1 from command, copy. 292 to the engine on the hydrant, go ahead and charge it. 303, portable to command. Go ahead. Okay, there's a lot of heat on the... That's uncontested. Come up the side Alpha to command. Bring your stretcher and equipment with you. If you have a rescue. Command to 303. What floor is it? Go ahead, 303. What floor is the rescue? Second floor, they're bringing them out the window, side Alpha. All right. We're on the third floor. Battalion 11's arrived.
Battalion 11, have you arrived 1839?
Command for Engine 1. Go ahead, Engine 1. RFID also. Go ahead, break down that 3-inch. Hey, Mobile, the 292, your order's on the way. Okay. 17's arrived. Engine 17's command order. 292, another hang line. Man, we got somebody else on the second floor.
Mary, direct somebody else on the second floor.
That's correct.
Okay, 241.
Yeah, heavy fire in the hallway. All units evacuate the building. Urgent, all units evacuate the building.
Authority command, all units evacuate the building. Department Firebox 11-9, all units evacuate the building, 1841.
303 emergency! 303 emergency! Evacuate the building. Do we have a minute?
Squad 303. Squad 303, location.
Down to the third floor, heavy fire!
Squad 303.
All units operating on Firebox 11-9. This talk group is now restricted. Talk group now restricted. Squad 303 from dispatch.
Check on the third floor, heavy fire! One of the upper level.
Heavy fire, first floor, Alpha Bravo corner.
Yes, I hear crew members. This one, can I let in there?
The FDS model was utilized as part of an overall engineering analysis of this tragic fire and allows for better understanding of the events that led to the firefighter Mayday and subsequent line of duty death. The post-incident analysis team requested that 2 alternate modeling scenarios be conducted to explore the effects of compartmentation on fire and smoke spread. 2 alternate computer models were conducted to explore how the ventilation flow paths through the stairwell would differ if the second and third level doors were shut after entering and leaving the apartments. The first alternative model run features the exact same input conditions as the actual model, except the third floor door is shut after opening. The second floor door remains open. The apartment entry doors from the stairwell were fire-rated doors constructed of solid wood. As soon as the door is shut, the ventilation flow path from the stairwell into the apartment is blocked. With the third floor apartment door closed, the outlet of the ventilation flow path was blocked at the top of the stairs. Without a complete flow path, there wasn't sufficient oxygen flowing through the second floor apartment to support extended burning in the stairwell. Consequently, after flashover of the second floor, the flames in the stairwell only exist momentarily before consuming all available oxygen and becoming ventilation limited. Blocking the outlet of the flow path decreases the burning rate within the second floor apartment and stairwell. The stairwell becomes oxygen limited and doesn't support sustained flaming combustion by the third floor apartment door at the top of the stairs. Even with the front stairwell window vented, the upper volume of the stairwell near the third level apartment entry doors remains oxygen limited, and the flames do not extend to the third level apartments via the stairwell. This is an FDS frame showing the oxygen limited conditions within the stairwell by the third level apartment doors. Note the relatively little flaming combustion as compared to the actual modeling scenario with both third level apartment doors open. For comparison purposes, this is an FDS frame of the actual model with both doors open at the same point in time as the previous image. Note the increased burning rate as compared to the ventilation limited conditions within the stairwell with the third floor apartment door shut, as shown previously. The second alternative model run features the same input fire as the actual model, except the second floor door is shut after entering and leaving the apartment. The third floor door remains open. The model indicates that closing the second level apartment door prevents the flow of smoke, heat, and other products of combustion from entering the stairwell, thus preventing flashover of the stairwell and the third level. As long as the second floor entry door remains shut, the model indicates that conditions within the stairwell and the third floor remain tenable for firefighters, even if the third floor apartment entry door remains open. Shutting the second-level apartment door blocks the ventilation flow path and flame extension into the stairwell. Even with the third-floor apartment door left open, the model indicates that the stairwell and the third floor remain tenable for firefighters. Flames will eventually extend from the third-floor balcony into the apartment. However, the escape routes through the stairwell and the front apartment windows are accessible. The impact of compartmentation on fire and smoke spread is evident by examining the post-fire damage throughout the structure. By closing apartment unit entrance doors and interior hollow corridors, one can slow or even block the ventilation flow path through the structure, thus significantly reducing the rate of fire spread. The following photos show the post-fire damage in all 6 apartments. 4 of the 6 apartment doors were opened for the majority of the fire, and the relative difference in damage is evident. Interior hollow core doors also offer considerable protection against the spread of flames and smoke throughout the individual apartments. These doors were effectively used to protect the truck's crew after they executed the vent, enter, search technique and located the first victim. The left side hollow core door in this photo was shut by search crews after removing a victim from the living room to the bedroom. The fire in the living room continued to spread and reached flashover a short time later. This is a scene photo of the bedroom on the other side of the hollow core door where the victim was removed. Note the lack of smoke and fire damage despite a fully developed fire on the other side of the door. A second scene photograph of the same bedroom showing the window where the vent enter search crew entered and exited the apartment. Taking the time to shut the hollow core door behind them, blocked the flow path through the room, thus isolating the crew and the victim from the smoke and fire conditions in the hallway and living room. A final scene photograph depicting the damage to the living room in the same apartment. The hollow core bedroom door is located in the small hallway at the upper left of this photo. Shutting the door blocked the flow path and prevented flame extension from the fully developed fire in the living room from propagating into the bedroom. This FDS model was utilized as part of an overall engineering analysis to better understand the events that led to the firefighter mayday and subsequent line of duty death. The following 3 conclusions result from this analysis. Conclusion 1. The unidirectional flow of 600 degree Fahrenheit gases in excess of 6 miles an hour up the stairs resulted in a high rate of convective heat transfer to the firefighters, making initial fire attack down the stairs very difficult. Conclusion 2. The open apartment entry doors allowed the main stairwell to act as an open channel for fire and smoke spread between the second and third levels, resulting in flashover of the third level approximately 30 seconds after the second level. Conclusion 3. The model supported the scene observations and indicated that shutting the apartment entrance doors blocked the flow of buoyancy-driven fire gases, ultimately preventing fire extension to the third level apartment via the stairwell. The conclusions from this analysis are intended to be reviewed by the post-incident analysis team to assist in the formation of recommendations to mitigate the danger associated with future fire incidents.